How's it going, Art?
It's going pretty well. We're getting rid of a lot of stuff, and we actually have a lot of empty spaces on the table. We have to go spread stuff out a little thinner.
Well, Art's out at the garage sale. I'm inside doing kid patrol, but I'm also making lunch. And lunch is going to be ham and bean soup. And then in the oven, excuse me, Charity. In the oven is zucchini bread and muffins. I also finished staining my shelf here, so this is actually all done. The shelves I finished last night, and this is ready to go upstairs in the office. And my 31 stuff that I ended up getting for free because of our party will be coming in sometime next week, which I'm really excited about putting on the shelf, and hopefully it'll help organize some of our things a little bit easier. The primary thing this is going to be for is our packing materials for the eBay, for the Mary Kay and the yarn, and hopefully this will work out a lot better than what we had before. Before there's a little bit under my dresser, there's some in the landing upstairs, and when I read that KonMari method, she said group everything of the same kind together. That way you know how much you actually have. Wow, now that is creative. They took the back end of a truck, put a trailer hitch on it, and they're using it. There's a brass bed frame on the top, a dresser, a toolbox. Hey, there goes the ambulance. Did you see the ambulance, Mary?
Yeah.
Yeah. And looks like they're just filling it up at garage sales. That is really, really creative.
Janelle is walking around taking a tour of our stuff to see what's gone. Lots of stuff is gone. We broke the $500 mark Friday, a little after noon. Anything you want to buy?
No.
We consolidated tables and we have an empty one. We still have another 2 or 3 hours to go.
See?
The boys like looking at the morning dust.
See his little
There's
the
a
baby's
nest.
Little...
There's a nest right up there.
And you can see the baby's little eyes.
Yeah, there. Oh yeah. Wow, that's a big baby. Or is that the mommy?
No, it's the mommy's the gray one. The baby's the one with the dark head, like almost black. See him? He's right next to the branch that's his head sticking up. The little ones there.
Looks like a turtle.
Kinda does.
Good morning. It's Saturday morning, and today is the last day of our garage sale. I am super excited to have this done, and we've done pretty well. We've moved a lot of large items. Pretty much what's left are things that we don't mind keeping or that we can use, such as the paper and the envelopes, the eBay. We sold a good chunk of the eBay. A lot of the eBay that's left will just get packed up, and then we will go ahead and relist this onto eBay or Etsy and sell it once and for all that way. The clothing, we'll probably donate most of that, and that pretty much will take care of everything. We won't have a whole lot left that we have to deal with, and we're going until noon today, and then we're stopping and going to pick up. Check out this rare sight. You never see Art sitting down reading the paper, but that's what he's doing. Thumbs up if you are shocked that he's actually sitting down and relaxing. This morning I put up our Friday food finds from fans on our slow cooker chicken tortilla soup, and I know some of you guys have asked what happened to that series. Well, nothing has happened. We just needed to actually find the time to edit the video and get it up, and that's what Art and I were doing last night. You should have seen the two of us. You know, we practically had toothpicks in our eyelids trying to keep them open. We are still doing that series. We love doing that series. We've just had several busy weekends. If you've guys got recipes, please send them along. It's usually more helpful for me if you can put them in the P.O. box than emailing them. I get something in the mail. I actually have a folder where I put all our recipes from you guys, so we can really make sure we get everybody's recipe cooking, because I absolutely love doing this. Kids, I love having the kids try brand new food recipes. I've been trying to keep up on the house, but as you can see, there's always stuff that comes in. Look at that. Art provides awesome customer service. He even assists the elderly customers out to their car. Yay, Art! And I was doing some sorting and organizing, and once you know it, I go downstairs in the basement to the refrigerator, and all of a sudden I hear this sound. I don't know if you guys can hear it. All the lights are off down here, but Listen carefully. Can you hear that? Anyways, what we've got going on is our hot water heater is dripping and leaking like mad. So, well, as soon as the garage sale is done at noontime, we have to sort of pick up, and then we have to run and get a new hot water heater, and we have to install it today because it's leaking really badly, and we're afraid we're going to have problems with it. So it's never a dull moment, and we know where all of our garage sale money is going to go. It's going to buy us a new hot water heater. Isn't that how things always go? You know, you think you've got everything settled down. Didn't I even tell you guys that everything was settling down next week? Everything was good. And then, boom. But I'm very thankful that I found it before, like, it leaked all over the basement floor and flooded and we lost everything. So, you know, it's just how it goes. This is home ownership. It's noontime, we're packing up, and we're pulling out the things that we want to eBay or save it. So far, that's our eBay and keep pile.
Sale is over. It's about 12:30 and now we're going to start picking up everything.
Racing!
Once you have it all packed up, worst case scenario, you just dump it in your house and worry about it on Monday.
It's 2:08 and we are off. Everything is packed up. It is not put away, but it is packed up. And we're gonna go pick up a new hot water heater at Home Depot. From what I read online, it's in stock. And then my dad is supposed to be coming over and helping us install it. And we're trying to get this installed before 5 o'clock because that's when our hardware store right up the street from us closes. We have to take the tables back to church tonight, so, you know, everything is going to have to run extremely smoothly. And you know what? When you're doing plumbing jobs, nothing ever runs smoothly. But we're going to take this one step at a time, and we're going to try to film whatever we can. It might be so crazy that you only get a story tonight after everything, or you might not even get a story tonight. You might get a story on Monday. But we'll do our best, and hopefully you'll keep watching to see how this all plays out, because it's never a dull moment in our life. We decided, since there's a Sears outlet place, appliance place right like within a mile of Home Depot, we're gonna quick swing by there and see if they have any hot water tanks. I'm really not holding out much hope, but it doesn't hurt to at least stop by real quick and see if they have anything of interest, and
We might save a couple hundred.
or we might not.
Sears Appliance Showroom, and sometimes they have good deals here. Like a couple $100 off for dents or whatever. We'll find out. They didn't have any here.
Mary's fallen asleep. Oh, so I had the idea. Of course, I'm joking when I say this. We could put her on that, make it like a bed, and we could just wheel her through while she kept sleeping.
She even has her blanket with her.
Right, but we won't do that.
We found the hot water heaters.
What I was reading online is you want to make sure it says high efficiency.
Not yet, you have to put water in it. We have the hot water heater loaded up. We got our hot water heater, but there was no box because we got a scratch and dent one. We're looking around our van, seeing what we can find to protect it on the way home. But the only problem is we took a lot of stuff out. Yeah, we cleaned out our van. We shouldn't have cleaned out. We're going to go back in. We have to get some packing stuff for this so that it doesn't die on the way home. We don't want that.
I like this one.
Leaves, I like that.
I like this
Feel
one.
this one.
I like this one.
Daddy is looking for bungees to tie this down.
We bought a rug. It's a lot cheaper. The packing blankets are $35. The rug was $7.50. And then we also bought some bungee cords. We already have a whole bunch of bungee cords, but you know what? You can always use more bungee cords.
Daddy is now trying to put the hot water heater on.
And hopefully I don't get any more scratches and dents on it.
Yeah. Okay, what do you need from me instead of filming?
You can just video.
Oh boy, that's scary. Main thing we don't want to do is break off the thermostat and things like
Oh,
that.
that would be bad.
That would like
That would
ruin
be really
all
bad.
of our
That would
money.
ruin our day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
That is how the hot water heater looks. I don't think it got any dents yet.
And so we went into Home Depot and we looked around. Art found found a worker and asked him some questions, and then Art asked if there was any scratch in that, and he goes, I have one right here. So they had a comparison sheet of all the different models they had. I grabbed that, I was reading that, Art was talking to the worker, and you know, we were just kind of chit-chatting back and forth, and what we ended up getting was a 40-gallon tank, which is exactly what we have now, but the tanks are graded like a 3-year warranty, a 6-year warranty, a 9-year warranty, and a 12-year warranty. Now, the higher the warranty, usually the better the quality of the hot water heater. So instead of our hot water heater having plastic fittings, it has brass. It's got thicker cast iron and thicker insulation, which overall should be a better hot water heater. So they had one scratch and dent model there. He ended up giving it to us for $50 off. And instead of paying $5.79, we paid what, $5.29? And then when we got to the register, because I guess the lady was being nice, she actually gave us $100 off. So it was $4.79. After tax, we paid $512 for the entire hot water heater. Home, where we have decided that since it's almost 4:30, we are not going to rip apart our furnace right now. We're gonna actually just turn off, or not the furnace, the hot water heater. We're gonna turn it off. We're going to rough it. It's gonna be like camping in our house for 2 days. My parents have gladly agreed to have us come up, so we're gonna do our showers and baths tonight, and we'll just rough it for 2 days, and then Monday when the hardware store opens up, we will go ahead and take out the old one, put the new one in. We're home, and now we have to deal with this mess along with that. So here's what we got. We have, this is eBay and Keep. Over here, just a bunch of miscellaneous eBay. Those are just empty boxes. And then over here, this is the get rid of pile, not the pink part, we're keeping that. But this is the get rid of pile, and it's gonna get all lugged to Art Shop. It is, it's small compared to other years.
You know what? This is, it looks like a lot of stuff. And to most people, it would be a terrible amount of stuff. This is probably, I'm gonna say, 1/5 of what we started with.
Yeah, I know.
So this, I am delighted.
Daddy and Grandpa are trying to get the hot water heater down the stairs. Right down there.
Now you guys probably know that Art almost always hits over 10,000 steps a day. But trust me, I don't get that anywhere close to that. I'm happy if I get 4,000 or 5,000 a day. Now this is what I have so far today.
What is it?
10,968. And I'm still gonna be working when we get home. So, busy day, very busy day. Although other garage sale years I've had over 25,000.
You did?
Yes. Yeah, the last 2 years I've had over 25,000 because we lugged so much stuff back to the barn. But we were up until like 1, 2 in the morning. I was helping Art. You know, crazy.
We're taking a beehive home with us, and you're probably wondering why. We'll explain it on the way home. The kids want to see what's inside of it.
Inside of it.
Just,
the frames are still in there.
yeah.
Some of them are good, some of them are bad.
We are all showered and at least clean for the moment, and we're heading home with a beehive installed.
Thankfully, it's not populated.
Yes, it doesn't have live bees in it.
It might have a few live ants and spiders, but no bees.
Just drive fast. You might wonder why we have a beehive. Well, we have some interest in actually getting bees, but right now is not the time for us to get the bees. However, our neighbor has their house listed for sale, and there's been a lot of showings, and we want to have a beehive on the corner of our property now when people are showing, so there's no surprises. They know that there could be the possibility of having a bees there at some point, but we want to have the option just in case, and we think it's just the best neighborly thing to do